Do it, man.
Do you want to hit driver first?
I do not care. You're in charge of my tee strategy.
Yeah, hit driver first.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can't hear me as well as they can hear Jose. Why don't you tell everybody what's going on?
Hey everybody, we're on the first tee here at TPC Las Vegas. We're starting the 4th annual Morgan Cup event. The Hackers team leads 2-1 over Paradise, and we're going after it today. So the first group, Master Yagley against Baylor Bala, and KY Kentucky Golfer with OU Magic. You guys are on the tee. First on the tee will be Team Hackers. There's your scorecard.
Mike is mic'd up during this.
I will be. I'll talk you through the whole thing. Oh, yeah.
Mike was supposed to be co-hosting with me all the way through the tee shots, but somehow he got to go off first. So that eliminates any bad talk against Team Paradise. So
it's beautiful. So we're going to have Baylor Baller hit first, see where that ball goes.
Okay.
He whacks it, I hit driver. He doesn't, I might hit 4-iron.
As you guys know, our format today is a shamble. Both players will tee balls and then choose one ball and play out their own ball.
Oh, yeah.
There's the cup.
In the hardware.
Right out here? I think right there. We're all righties. Everybody gets to see it. Beautiful.
For what it's worth, we've offered the Bryson driver.
Yes.
For anybody who wants to hit off the first tee. Speed zone, 5.5 degree, with a grip the size of Mike Yagley on it.
Well, my calf. Just my calf. Yeah.
Okay, you're up. First shot of the 2020 Morgan Cup. Peg is going to the ground.
Get it, Cody.
Pose, you want to give a little commentary? You look
Yeah.
a little nervous trying to get the ball to the tee.
Baylor Baller tees up the ball, hand a little bit shaky. Looks calm though. Rips one down the right side. Small little fade.
Off the right side rough, Pose.
We can play
Right
that all
side
day.
rough, slightly on top of a hill. Great vantage point, great angle at that green. Next
We can
up,
play that
tee,
all day.
Master Yagley. Mike's been grinding for this for months.
Mike's up right there.
I am.
How are you feeling?
Great. This is what you're thinking. Okay, my teammate's in play, so I can just rip it.
Oh, and he hits a bullet down the left side. Little peeler to the middle of the fairway. Team Hackers safely in play.
Thank you.
Mike, how did that feel?
Great, because it's a Cobra SC Speed Zone Extreme. Can be found at all stores near you right now. Really easy to hit.
Actually, not all stores. They
But
sold
most
pretty
stores,
well.
yeah, most stores.
I think Yagley's the oldest player here. When he hit the ball, there was a bunch of cracks from his knees and wrists.
If I could hear you, I'd be insulted.
You guys don't need shot tracer with this glow in the dark golf ball.
OU Magic hits a straight one down the left side. Not the longest ball he's ever hit, but
That's Iowa State 2, Oklahoma 0 this year.
Next on the tee, Kentucky Golfer.
KY golfer. He's gone with the Kentucky theme. He's gone with the KY theme.
Oh, and he just rips a huge
Perfect.
one down the pipe.
Nice poke.
Nice shot.
Go Paradise!
A lot of cheering. Go Paradise!
That'd be Hackers. That'd be Hackers. Let's go, boys.
Yagley, you still have the microphone.
Yep.
I'm going to take
You
you.
want this back?
I'm going to throw it on me for a little bit, and then we're going to mic up Alex as well. Sorry for that feedback, guys. Okay, kind of give them a summary of what just happened there on the first tee.
So we had some good tee shots. Let's see. Baylor Baller hit one down the right side. He's in the rough on top of a hill. They're probably going to use Yagley's because Yagley hit it down the left side. It was a low ball, little fader.
I'm
but
gonna
in the
keep
middle.
talking. I'm gonna scroll out here so they can kind of see what we're talking about.
Oh, you Magic came up. Clearly a little bit of nerves. He hit a low shot. Didn't go as far as he normally hits it. I got a chance to play with him yesterday. What a great gentleman. And then KY Golfer stepped up and just pummeled one down the middle. It's probably gonna be
Dead straight.
Dead straight, probably about 285 down the middle. They're going to have a little wedge into this green.
So KY Golfer, one of the few that went speed zone irons.
That's right.
And said he wanted the extra forgiveness. As you can see, Rachel moving out of the frame to make sure she's not in video.
Rachel has a special club here for everybody to try if they want to, but it's not in addition to their shot. It is instead of their driver.
Yes.
This is an exact duplicate. It's one of backups. So this is a King Speed Zone driver. You can see all kinds of stuff going on there.
You don't know what that stuff means,
No,
do you?
you don't want. I do. They're not supposed to know. You can see we've measured center of gravity on this special spot where he wants to hit it. It is a standard speed zone all the way down at 5.5 degrees. And check out this shaft here. This is a duplicate. It's not the exact same shaft that he uses, but it is a hazardous Project X. You can see here it's been tipped 1 inch, 44.5
so
inches.
6.5 tipped 1 inch is going to play very stiff.
And his giant jumbo mags.
Yeah, those are the Yagley calves.
So when you look down at this thing, there's no loft. I mean,
No.
you probably see more loft on some putters out there. So if anybody wants to use it, it's right here by the trophy.
Perfect. Rachel sliding away from the video again.
Rachel, don't shy away.
That doesn't surprise me based on being out in the desert. Who is on the tee next? We have
JD Talks, VW TX. We got JMK and Hate to Bogey. Scorecard here. This one at the top is Team Paradise. You guys will tee off first since you're on top of the scorecard.
Oh, okay. We get 5 pumps. Jeremy, kind of walk people through what your scorecard looks like and how this format shakes out.
Well, there's a lot of dots on this scorecard. Fortunately, there's a lot of them for my partner as well, so that's good for us.
Okay.
You want the format you said?
Sure.
Yeah. So we're playing a shamble today, where both teammates are going to tee off, and then we're going to pick the best one and play our own balls in from there. And the lowest score is going to win the hole.
Is that how that works? The low score wins the
Yeah.
Normally.
play.
Oh. Match
We're
play.
playing straight from the blues.
Straight from the blues,
Low
except
score
for a
net.
couple holes today, where we're going to play from the whites to make it around 6,500 yards.
Perfect.
Yep.
This is Hate the Bogey. He looks like he's ready to rumble. I wouldn't want to oppose that. Host, the next group's about to tee off. You're here till the end.
I am.
What do you think that's like? Like sitting around watching everybody hit? You get tight. You're a pretty old guy.
No, I mean, it's fun to be able to watch everybody tee off. You know, I'd rather be on the putting green myself, but, you know, I was rolled into this by Josh. So here I am, and I'm going to make the best of it. So,
The people would like to know if you're going to hit the Bryson driver.
oh, heck no. That thing will be a knee knocker, about 150 carry.
Getting some questions about his 48-inch driver.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure in your years you've tried one.
We actually
guys
had a
had the
product
Long Tom.
called Long Tom. It was the longest, this is the longest I've ever hit a ball. That year I averaged more like 290 as an average for a guy my height, but that driver was almost as tall as me, and its swing weight was E9. So it was massive, heavy, but you have to have good timing with it. So not in my near future.
Now, you guys are on the same team and were last year.
Yes, we were.
What was it like this year leading up to this, knowing last year didn't end quite the way you wanted it to? This year, for those following along, there's the other captain making a photo bomb there, video bomb. I don't know what that's called.
Last year, when we put that behind us,
That's right. It's all in the
it's
past.
all about this new team that we've been able to put together and building that camaraderie, helping each other with practice, what to work on, what to expect. As you know, we've been in this a few of them, so we can give a little bit of knowledge to them.
Yep.
And then just, you know, helping them with their equipment, whatever they need.
Perfect.
Fumble. It's not even Sunday, you fumbling.
Yeah. Hose, we're going to have the next group get ready here.
Okay.
So they can't tee off quite yet, but we are going to have people get ready. You guys know what's up. Hackers is first. Hackers?
No,
first?
Paradise
is
first. They're the top of the scorecard. So what will the order be, gentlemen?
Okay. And you guys all set to go. Everybody's ready. You can throw the peg in the ground. As soon as these guys walk back to the cart, you guys are good to go. Second group is going out, Hose.
Look at that. They're being nice to each other. That'll probably be the last time during the day. Until 18 that they'll knuckle each other.
Now, Hose, we've talked about this before, but you and Mike have quite the rivalry in this thing. You guys want to win as bad as these guys do. Everybody says it's all fun and games. It doesn't really matter, but it kind of does, right?
Yeah, we're cordial about it, but we want to beat the crap out of each other. That's what we're here to do. We talked about it last night at dinner. Everybody's going to have a good time and support each other, but in the end,
yeah, winning's way better than losing.
Winning is way better than losing.
Okay, you're good to go.
First on the tee from Team Paradise is V-Dub.
This is V-Dub TX. You know, there's a lot of ways to do that. I mean, Hose started with VD, and that got a little awkward. No, you know, I think that's how it starts, but finishes usually with some burning. That is
rips
hit
one down
pretty
the right
well
side.
down the right-hand side. Should catch the first cut there.
V-Dub comes from Dallas, Texas. He's only been playing golf a year, and here he is at the Morgan Cup, enjoying it.
You know, this is the most important event in Vegas right now.
This is. Next on the tee, JD Talks,
the
captain
veteran
of the Paradise
He's
team.
a grinder. You can tell by the pocket out. In prison, they call that something else. That's hammered down the right-hand side. He may catch that first bunker. Or I should say only bunker.
That was a deep shot from the captain.
Yeah, that was pretty darn good.
It's on the right side. Probably in the rough for him, but solid position towards that green. Next on the tee, JMK.
JMK and then a bunch of numbers. I don't know what they are. 202.
202.
I mean, there's as many as letters. Yeah. That's why I get paid the big bucks. He looks a little nervous.
Oh, he takes a big cut at it.
Takes a big swing.
Down the right side.
Little down right side. That one's safe. It's in the rough there on the hill. Should be fine. This one is the starting linebacker. And he'll take a pretty good cut at it right now, I have a feeling, with his teammate right down in play.
I heard he hates the bogey, Josh.
I heard it does. Yet he also said he does it frequently.
Double bogeys are okay, though.
Yeah.
He's cool with that. Look like we're on the long drive championship tee here.
Jesus.
Oh, and he massacres one.
Right down the middle.
Down the middle. Hey, Charles Barkley called in and he says he wants his swing back, hey, to bogey. So if you could just give it back to him, that'd be great.
So 2 groups out.
2 groups out.
How would you think your team is faring so far?
Well, everybody's showing a little bit of nervousness, but I think everybody hit a decent tee shot. Each team has a ball in play in good condition. So I think Team Paradise, they pummeled that first ball, and this one here, Cap just hit one really down there. So
he's sneaky long.
He's so smooth.
Yeah.
Right. But if you watch the hips,
beard,
he gets everything moving. There must be something in that beard.
Yeah.
All that testosterone wiping is making all the beard grow. So he's a lot of testosterone.
They liked the Barkley comment. That's.
Hey, if you guys aren't here and haven't played in this event, I hope you guys sign up. This is all about taking each one of these normal golfers and treating them like a golf pro for this year for like 9 months.
For 9 months.
But
Pose, we can kind of let them in. For the people who are tuning in, we've said it's coming back. It's going to come back second half next year.
Yeah. Well, we found something great, right? To give people their equipment early, to let them work on it, to let them get comfortable with their game. Last year was really tough. We had our matches in March. And if you think about the weather last year, if you rewind, a lot of golfers didn't get much time with their equipment. And they only got 1 round or 2 rounds in. It hurt a lot of golfers. And this year, everybody seems to be in mid-season form, or even now late season form.
To relate it to what on the tour, the guys would normally, they're not going to make a change before the Masters.
No.
They're going to start demoing new equipment early in the year, during their off break, during stuff like that, and then kind of do it. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to get their gear early, and then we're going to have them play September-ish, maybe October, one of those months. We've talked about some pretty silly locations. We're not going to give that away right now.
Yeah,
but
man.
it's going to be it's going to be pretty darn cool.
Back to your statement. Nobody changes their equipment before the Masters. There's probably one guy who might.
Yeah, there's one guy who might, and
I know you guys are anticipating. Could he play a 48-inch driver? He could. Could he play another different club? He could.
Wouldn't it be cool? I'm spitballing here, host. He had a 48-inch driver in the bag, and then he also had a 7-iron length driver in the bag.
I think what's possible is you could have a 48 in the standard.
Yeah.
Kind of pull a Phil Mickelson type of thing.
Because his standard is 44.5 or 45?
44.5.
Yeah.
And then if he has a 48, just think about how he could work around that golf course. Could probably sacrifice one club somewhere there. I'm sure he's played all the holes and did which club he would probably not need and could work around. So that could happen.
Something tells me he's played those holes in his head a few times too.
Or in a simulator or in person.
Who is next up on the tee?
Okay, next on the tee from Team Hackers is Parrot and Max. A lot of dots for these guys on this one. They're going to play off the Paradise team, Todd and Duffer Waldorf. Todd is not going to get any strokes, and they're playing off of him. Duffer only gets a couple pops, and Parrot and Max, they get to enjoy a lot of diapers. So you guys are in charge of the card. You guys will be on the tee first.
You got a little bit of time here.
You got some time. Relax.
As we've talked about with the nerves and everything, is this the hardest moment when you're up next, you're waiting, but you know you're about to hit it, and you know that there's a lot of people watching, watching.
You're just sitting there waiting, and you're watching other people, and you're thinking about your game. You're watching them, but you're thinking about yourself, right? Yeah. Everybody's nervous.
Do you grip it a little harder?
You try not to, but it happens, right? I've seen some little chokeholds on the tee.
We just saw one.
Yeah. So right now they're taking a look at the card. They're probably taking a picture or matching the card, matching their dots up.
Yeah, we provide one scorecard. We ask both teams to mark their own, so they're working together. Don't really have any shenanigans the Morgan Cup, but you never know. Josh, some of these guys look a little shifty.
You have a lot of events like this during the year.
We don't have a lot of events like this, but we do have a lot of events.
You have a lot of events. Where does the Morgan Cup rank in all time for you guys? Is it something that your followers really look forward to competing in?
Yeah, I think so. You know, host, when I'm not going to get too personal, but when we started this, it was kind of a spite event. So I started it because the God's honest truth, we started our events not because of what people thought. We started it because the internet's full of some mean, crappy people. But
yes,
if you put something together where people really want a chance to do it, they're less likely of a chance to be a dick if they might want to play with this person in a month.
Yeah,
you know?
Right.
So when I came up with the idea for this, it was, what are the chances this could be pulled off? Where companies would be okay giving a full bag of equipment and playing with them and being a part of it and everything. And it worked. And so it's got my wife's name. That's really important to me. You guys, I killed it off, and we talked about it, and you guys wanted to kind of take it and bring it to new levels, which you guys have. And it's back, and it's coming back next year, and I'm excited about that. And everybody else, apparently, who's watching this is excited about it as well.
Yep.
I'm sure this group is too. Alex right there in the middle has a chance to come back. He's kind of relying on his team. That's not always the easiest thing.
I trust my guys.
That's a lie.
I trust my guys.
He should trust his guys.
And I think you guys are on the box. Let's do this.
Okay, so Hackers are up first. Deep breaths, everyone. First on the tee will be Parrot.
Parrot looks nothing like a bird.
Tall man. Well dressed today. Look at that outfit.
Yeah, that's pretty sharp. Rachel over there in the corner. She played Ken doll with everybody and got everybody some nice scripting. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a nice shot.
Right down the right-hand side. I don't know if he's going to catch that bunker. I think by that groan,
by that Parrot groan, I think he caught the bunker.
But hit well. For those oh no. Oh no.
Max is up.
and
He's
clearly
opted-
afraid of drivers.
He's opted away from his driver, and he's hitting a
I think that means Rachel keeps it.
speed zone 3 wood.
The fairways are
They're-
outstanding.
They're really good.
You gotta give them-
He clearly doesn't need the driver.
Oh, and he rips one down the right side.
Nice ball
Small little
there.
cut. Right.
That's what happens when you take less club.
He hit the fairway, and everybody's ripping him right now for being a puss and not hitting a driver. But that's all right.
Exactly.
Team Paradise is now up.
The lengthy pre-shot routine says there might be some nerves here.
Oh,
Oh, beauty.
shakes off the nerves, hits one down the right side, trying to skirt
Duffer
the bunker
Waldorf
on the
just-
right side. Nice shot.
That
Nice
stay in the
shot.
fairway hose, I lost it.
I didn't see it land because these are old eyes and we're in the haze, but they're knuckling over there, so it looks like it's in the right spot.
You'll be able to see this when he's got the yellow ball going.
Everybody want to have Josh talking your backswing every time you play? Come to the Morgan
Absolutely.
Cup. Oh my God. Drive chosen. That
is
one's literally
hammered.
ripped. It's got to be at least 290 down the left side. And there's a hill on the left side that pushes it in the middle. Our biggest, longest hitter just teed one off, and it's a doozy.
That will be a flip wedge into the green.
That will be a flip wedge down the green. So lucky for Team Paradise. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to take a couple minutes, grab my club because I'm up on the tee next.
Yeah. You going to walk them through your warm-up hose?
Yeah, my warm-ups usually consist of a captain and Coke. Normally, you grab the stuff you need. So, typical stuff, right? You need a ball marker, a couple tees.
The guys are, this is the final
Ball
group
repair-
to come before the storm.
ball
For those who want to
repair
see
tool.
TPC Las Vegas, there's this massive putting green, which, by the way, half the greens out on this course are this big. It's kind of crazy. If you hear about 3 putts, it's not as bad as you think. They could be 100 feet away. And it's the only club that's not a Cobra, so it's clearly not as good.
I'm going to start up my Arcos system. I was a little pissed this week because I forgot my link.
They
at home.
love your warm-up.
Okay, so next on the tee will be from Team Paradise, Little Rat and Marmill. And then
just went
from
third person.
Team Hackers, OITW and Illiterate.
You know, we've gotten this question a few times, Alex, and I'm not going to explain it. What does OITW stand for, and where did it come from?
So it stands for
Don't mind our mic switch there.
So OITW stands for Off in the Woods. So Hose and I have faced off 2 times previous to this. So he's beat off in the woods twice.
Wow, that sounds really personal
Yeah.
and gross.
I missed what he said. What did he say?
I don't know how to
I'm sure.
respond to
I'm
that.
sure. I'm sure with
Did he
him.
finish?
I'm sure with him taking the win, it felt very satisfying.
Do you want to tell everybody what the match scores are between OITW and Little Rat?
Yeah, we just said that you've beat off in the woods twice. And you're
Yes.
looking to you're looking to go
And
for
every
the
time,
you're looking to
every
go for the
time I smile.
trifecta.
you know, we weren't supposed to be playing together. I don't know how this happened because we just played together 2 days ago too. So
Did you win?
he must
He
just
did.
like playing with me.
I found out on 18 that he closed me out the hole before. Yeah.
They can't hear my question as well because I'm not mic'd right now, but you found out you were a captain kind of late in the game due to this crazy year we're having. What's it like kind of taking over the team and now knowing that you could be the captain next year?
A
wanna go
lot of
first?
range of emotions.
Now,
I
Bring
mean,
us up.
Dan Canadan's my guy, and with him having to drop out was definitely like a tough blow. But I mean, with the guys that we have, you gotta represent the team,
wanna
gotta
hit that?
represent the event. So, and I mean, with that bombshell coming back next year, I mean, I love this event. So, we're here to win. We're here to win.
Well, we don't swing anything. We swing hard. A hammer, sledgehammer, tennis racket. They're all bigger grips. Why use a small grip on a golf club?
So the question is, how much Puma Cobra stuff do I own? More the apparel than the gear. Someone asked me that earlier for the event, and basically my wife won't let me take over any more of her closet, so I have a lot of stuff on the floor. And I mean, too much to count. And we're going back a few years too. So, but I mean, that says a lot about the gear because I still have it around from a few years ago. So good quality right there.
Good advertising.
I aim to please.
Say hi to Rachel, everybody.
They're still walking out to their balls.
So
They look like they're almost on the green, but they're still walking out
the
there.
guys are getting ready. There's illiterate. He thinks the Morgan Cup is rigged. Here's what this is all about right here. This lives at Cobra Puma headquarters, currently in Mike Yagley's office. God knows what he's done to this thing.
Oh, I'll show you what he's done. Yagley's had a couple accidents with it. There's now a battle scar in the back over here where he tried to shine the chrome and actually took some of the chrome off. And then inside the cup somehow became...
It's a crime scene in there, let's be honest.
I don't know if this fell down with him when he fell down last year, but something's not right.
For those who didn't follow last year, Mike Yagley had a bit of an accident on the beach when we were at Hague Point and fell and hit his head on a rock, and it literally looked like a crime scene.
So this year we've kept him on a tight leash. We give him a seeing eye dog so he couldn't sneak out. And
did you just call Alex an eye dog?
And his own team gave him a helmet, as you guys saw yesterday.
If you watched
just
that.
to keep him safe. We tried to get him to go to the casino with it on, but his head's so damn big, that brain of his, the helmet won't slide over it.
They're asking why is nobody taking a shot with Bryson's backup, but I can tell you guys, we're going to have it out with us the entire day, Rachel and I are. So they'll be able to take a swing with it on the course. Again, it counts as their shot. And our plan is to we'll goad somebody into it after their partner's in the fairway. They're asking what shaft you got in there, host.
This is a new shaft that we've been testing. This is a Fujikura Motori X F1.
And why don't you have a good shaft?
Ooh. Well, you're about to see why I have this shaft in. I'm not a good golfer. I just take whatever puts me in the middle of the fairway, right?
With the last group, you guys are kind of bringing up the rear, so to speak. You guys are pretty fast players. I know Jose and Alex are. Mike, maybe not so much. But if they're slow play in front of you, how do you guys cope with that? I mean, obviously, we're going to try to get them to speed up.
We'll tell jokes. We'll tell stories.
We'll just send a message. We hit into them.
The two shortest hitters just said we're going to hit into the groups in front of us. Not so much. Maybe illiterate.
I think you guys, they're walking back to their carts. We got another minute, and then we're good to go. We're going to get back into our little spot
we're up
here.
First, so you guys can move out of the fucking way.
You got a few more minutes of live stream with us, guys, and then we will sign off, and the guys are going to be posting live in the thread. We will obviously do some live miking.
You guys do it, unless you want to do it, Will. Give it to Alex. He's the historian.
So Alex will be your live poster from this group. Odds are one of the first groups has already forgot to post, but I haven't been in there to check yet. But so the way this is going to work is the live forum feed will have all the scores, and some guys are taking care of that and updating for us. Jay Sizzle being one of them. Give a shout out to him. And then we're going to mic people up live throughout this tournament, and we'll play a hole with them, and you'll be able to ride along and see what's going on. They've been told it doesn't matter the pressure they're under. If we are asked to live mic, we will live mic them.
Deep breath. Just be your swing. All right, let's go.
There's some last-minute strategery going on with Hose and his partner. I think Hose forgot he was mic'd, and you guys could hear that whole thing. So
let's just be ourselves.
Be ourselves, as opposed to somebody else.
Try and tune out Josh's naggy ass voice.
Stop it.
That'd be great.
You love it.
Hey, Jose.
Welcome to THP, Clayton.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hose, what do you think? Are we good?
We're in a good spot.
No, I mean, are we good to...
Oh, yeah, most people can hit. Nobody's going to hit it where he... Well, illiterate could. I watched him on the range. He's got a beast.
He's got length.
I didn't even hit a driver on the range. What are you talking about?
I saw you hit a 9-iron past most people's hybrid. It's a little squirrely, but...
Oh,
I don't even need to hit now.
Smoked.
The longer hitter just piped it down the middle.
Right down the middle. Little nerves, a little bit.
Nobody's here.
That's true. Actually, nobody is here in this group.
Right now, it's just Josh and us, so there's not really anybody here. You
Don't
have to
discount
impress.
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel. I love Rachel.
Jose does what Jose does, which is slam one right down the middle and deep.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Got Alex on the tee now. No woods nearby, so he's fine. Oh, and of
Right
course,
down the
just
middle.
down the middle.
You know, Jose, this is the first event I've ever done where the entire group is teed off and nobody stopped it in 12 years.
Well, Lillerit's up now, and he is the king of the egg planters, and he's done a lot of trash talking. So this is time to put up or shut up, and we're going to watch it all day. I'll respect him, and I'll be quiet.
He's got the whole routine going.
Oh, and he
That
just
is
rips one down the
ripped
left
one.
side. He's all serious. Look at that face.
Probably
It's
not
the
in
serious
play, then.
face. Look at that.
Guys, we are
Boom.
signing off from here. Mike, don't go get that. That's on the range.
Peace, everyone.